And we're back. So I was just explaining to Flora here how we managed to travel through time, and I decided that it was time for a break. So why don't we continue? We've all had our tea. It is time to finish the explanation. And here in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist, much like our London. Only in our London, I'm a benevolent dictator. This young man is working with us to try and stop my evil future self. Wow, that's an awfully complicated story. Did you follow all of it? Yeah, I think so. Can you imagine the professor's a crime boss? This is something I've just got to see. Oh, I just thought of something. What's up? If both you and the professor have counterparts here, I should too, right? Sure, I don't see why not. You haven't seen a future Flora here? No, not yet anyway. But, didn't it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me? Well, we had a lot going on since we came here. We really haven't had much time. I guess I just thought two of you were more concerned about my well-being in the future. Poor Flora. She always feels so left out. There, dear. Don't get upset now. What do you say we brighten up those spirits with a trip to one of the best restaurants in the city? That sounds wonderful. Let's go. Oh, nice save, Professor. Except she's completely right. That should have occurred to them. Oh, what? The timelines are bleeding! Either that or we haven't actually traveled through time, we're traveling to a different place, or I don't know. Dean Delmona. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been well? Yes, thank you. You're looking quite well yourself. Spry, even. Oh heavens, this old man's growing older by the day. One look at my head of white hair will tell you that. Oh yes, I thought something was different about you. Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished. I was partial to my brown hair. No, Herschel, London's full of people who quick to sell your name. I don't believe a one of them. That was quite a shock, Professor. I saw the Dean only hours ago, yet he's aged a full 10 years. Okay. But that could be taken care of with makeup and hair dye, which would be done when he was unconscious or something. Okay, so my theory is starting to have more holes in it, let's be honest. I still don't believe the time travel thing. Yes, time certainly appears to have left its mark on the Dean. Is something the matter? Not at all. I just need a moment to think. Let's be on our way. What did he notice? Of course, there's a hidden coin there. What did he notice that I missed? Puzzles are the only way to pass the time during a snooze-worthy shift. See if you can wrap your brain around this head-scratcher I cooked up. Puzzle number 56, 5 stamps, 20 picarets. 5 numerical stamps shown below are designed to fill in the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. The task is to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill in all 4 blank squares. Pick the stamps you'll use by checking the boxes below them and then tap Submit. There's something sneaky going on here. There's something very sneaky going on here. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Also, none of these make sense. The biggest number I have here is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. I can't add anything else. Something sneaky is going on here. Okay, they're trying to make me think this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 5, this is a 6, and this is a 7. But I can turn the 6 upside down to make a 9. And I can turn the 5 upside down to make a 2.
This This one's as good as solved.
No, but come on! That makes perfect sense!
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
But it makes sense if you do it that way. It's almost a 2. I guess not. Alright, let's see what they have to say about this one. I can use the same stamp multiple times! Of course I can! So you can use 3 times and then use this to be a 9.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
Correct. The 3 and the 6 stamps are all you need. If you turn the 6 around, it could make a 9, and to equal 9, you simply have to use 3 stamp 3 times in a row and you're done. Huh? You solved it? Great. Now am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? Your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Wow! Damn, Luke! Gee, I must be hearing things. Because I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. No, I didn't mean anything by it. Just ignore me. Keep in mind, these were the people that came at us with Tommy guns before. So, while that was a good burn, no. Stop it. Greetings, Shipley. Excellent timing, Professor. I just received a message for you from Luke. He would like you to go to the observatory in the park north of here. See that you're not followed. This park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street and Midland Road, yes? That's the one. Luke will be waiting for you there. Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed? This sounds like someone out there might be monitoring our movements. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? This is very important. Of course I'm listening. Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. Oh, as soon as we're done talking with the other Luke, we'll come and get you. No, I'm coming with you. Now, Flora. Oh, come on, Professor, let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. I don't know about this. It'll be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora by herself. I suppose you may have a point. Where we're headed could lead us into very dangerous situations. Are you sure you want to come along with us? Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving. Sorry, Luke. We've got no choice but to put our dinner plans on hold again. I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting. Well then, what are we waiting for? Off we go! I don't suppose you have a puzzle or something. Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. Not to mention your thinking caps. I've heard you're a real knack for solving puzzles. I suppose you could say that. Why'd you bring it up, sir? See, I ordered a few number of plates and used in the back, but the company made a mistake. 57 mispainted plates. 30 picarettes. Numbered plates you ordered have finally arrived. But wait a second. Oh, misfortune. The manufacturer painted all the numbers backwards by mistake. Well, you'll like to use them as soon as possible, but it would take quite a while to fix everything on each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like you to make do with the plates that you can use, as only send back the ones you must be fixed. Check off the plates you can't use. I can use you. I can use you. Can't use you. Can use you. I can use you. I can use you. Use you. I can use all but... I can use all but 4. And maybe 7? No, I can use 7.
That should do the trick. Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I'm gonna uncheck 4. Because I think this is a trick question.
That should do the trick. I was sure my logic was sound.
It's just a matter of rotating most of them, though. Two and 5 are... These are fine. This is fine. Oh, fuck, I ruined everything. Whoops. Held the... accidentally shrink the video. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix this. That's... Actually, that's close. That's good enough. Ooh, boy. I hate when I do that. Right, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And you're fine. So maybe it's 7 also.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What's going on?
I must have overlooked something.
Alright, let's start looking at hints, because I don't see what the problem is. 0 and 1 can be used as is. Yes, I know that. See, 8 as is. 2 and 5 look really similar too. The 4 will work just fine if you rotate it 90 degrees. So it's only the 7?
That should do the trick.
No. 7 works if you rotate it as
I
well.
was sure my logic was sound.
What the hell? Fine. Closely to 7 too. It will also work if you rotate it. Wow, quite a few work as fine as is. But there are some that simply must be fixed, no matter how usable they may look at first glance. Alright, 0, 1, 8, 2, 5. 0, 1, 8, 2, 5. 4 and 7. 3 just rotated around. I don't get it. What are you trying to tell me, game? See, that's clearly a 3. That's clearly a 9. And this can clearly become a 6. I don't get it.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Awesome. 6 and 9 definitely won't work. 0, 1, and 8 are symmetrical, so they're clearly okay as is. If you rotate the 2 and the 5 180 degrees, they can replace each other. Rotating the 4 and 7 as below should work just fine. Pretty neat. Oh. Because they're not symmetrical, and I'm confusing the way you rotate them. Because in my head, for some reason, I couldn't rotate them because I'm bad at these kind of puzzles! Looks like... I'm sorry. It looks like I asked the right man for help. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Believe me, there will be much more... there'll be more than a little extra gravy the next time pie you order here. Hey, a milk bottle. Ooh, a delivery request. Let's take care of that. Oh, hey, we might have skipped one. That sucks. Wait, what? Oh, it'll cross over the parrot. You can't do that, right? That makes perfect sense, actually. in theory, this might work. But it probably won't. I think you'll hit his head. Yeah, see? This actually got pretty difficult. But I'm kind of overthinking it, probably. You confuse me. Let's see what happens if I do this. Time limit is gonna just ruin it. So this obviously doesn't work. See what happens if I do this first. It just doesn't work. Aha! That helps quite a bit, actually. Just a little experimentation. I'm sorry, what? What happened there? There.
Brilliant, just in time. Thank you, Parrot, I owe you one. Ark! And 1 taurine of tomato supreme. The secret ingredient is chickpeas. Wanna try some? Tomato?
Alright, let's save up. Park Observatory. Hey, there's Chumley?
You there, with the shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you. I'm reading here. Why don't you buzz off? Listen, hooligan. I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. Demand that you comply with my investigation.
Scotland Yard? Pfft, big deal. It's been years since the police had any power in this town.
Oh, power, you say? You do well to get a close look at the fellow before you. Very sight of these fists send into the hugs running for the hills.
Whoa there, buddy. Settle down. Somebody help me. This weirdo's getting too close to for comfort. Inspector, calm yourself.
Ah, Luke. Now, lad. Putting the screws to this dubious fellow here.
Inspector, please. I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen.
Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton. Should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy, but listen well, because I'll only say this once.
Thanks. I'm listening.
The soul of Scotland Yard and what it stands for is immortal, even this corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton.
Ew. Thanks for saving me from that loan. What was all that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Well, the inspector doesn't mean any harm. He just tends to get worked up a little. Oh, hey, it's Luke's girlfriend. pay your visit, Fluky. Nope. Blind. Have you never played this game? I have never played this game. I've never played, the only Layton games I've played are the 2 previous to this one, which I've also streamed and have posted on my YouTube. The breeze today is so nice. I wish my hubby had come home from work so we can go on a picnic. I suppose I go this way. Which Layton games have you played? Just the 2 before this one, and Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, which introduced me to the series. But I played that in my free time because I don't have the means to capture or record 3DS. Which, by the way, yes, is going to be a problem when I run out of Layton games that are on the DS. It's madly quiet. Why'd the boss have you post me here? Oh, you're one of the family. I can't seem to open the door to the observatory. Is that so? It appears that a puzzle's locking this door. I guess you're right. Worry not, Luke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. So, since we're on a puzzle, and it seems like we might have a new person in stream, or just people in general might be new, here's my rules for how puzzles work. I use every single hint coin if I need to help me solve the puzzle, and only after that do I open it up to the chat to help me out. I will specifically ask the chat to help me with the puzzle at that point. So, just FYI. That's what people have been telling me, Kabuto. Like, Kabuter... Actually... that is a very interesting name you have there. Puzzles worth 30 picarets. Let's see. Move the red and blue blocks to their respective spaces. Tap the arrow buttons at the bottom to rotate the playing field by 90 degrees. Blocks fall downward when there's nothing underneath them. Give it a try. Oh, it's one of these games. Bagoop. Bagoop. Bagoop.
That should do the trick.
Well, that was easy.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Superb! How many moves did it take you? A true master can solve this puzzle in 5 moves. That did it, Luke. The lock is disabled. 5th and 6th are best in puzzles and graphics, I would say. Well, I really wish I had a way to capture and record 3DS games, but in the meantime, I promise not to play them and until I have the means to do so, to record and capture. I will keep them blind until I have that option available to me. And the door's open. Yeah, gravity mazes are actually pretty easy for me to wrap my head around for some reason, which is weird because spatial reasoning, not my strong suit. And there is future Luke. I still have a lot of suspicions about you, future Luke. Ah, thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future. Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you there for a moment. You'll have to excuse me, this is all a bit unexpected. It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still easily flustered. You're one to talk. As I recall, you're pretty easily flustered yourself. It's good to see you. You look well. Yes, Flora would be one of the unexpected turns in question. Inspector Chelmy and Barton are here as well. Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? Expected? No. I acknowledge it as a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get to Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get the guards to leave the gate. And you found a way to lure them away, have you? Yes. See, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man their positions when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area. I confess that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and I may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point to take away is that the guards will leave their posts if the boss says to. I understand, but how do we get my future self to issue that order? Oh no. Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his low-level grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was the giant thug giving orders at the casino. Ah yes, I know who you're talking about. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll abandon their posts. Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. Have you figured out how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course, Peridot! We can use him to mimic Bostro's voice. That's the idea. How do we get Peridot to learn how to say "get lost" in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Nah, "get lost" is something of a catchphrase of Bostro. He's always yelling it. I've spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day. That's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you might have noticed. That catchphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Alright. Bostro's likely somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Heading back to the area is a dangerous move, but we should start our search from there. Alright, looks like we're going back to the casino. Wonder if we'll have to use that secret entrance we found earlier. Chapter 7. Chinatown. What? We actually lost puzzles. Gasp! First time in this playthrough. I'm gonna go try and get them. It wasn't in there, was it? No. It was in here. Whoa, you're a new one. Ernest. Could I ask you to stop staring at me so, young man? It makes a fellow queasy. My apologies, sir. Just that you're wearing such a troubled expression. Oh, well, I've been pondering the puzzle all week and I still can't find the solution. Oh, well, new puzzle. 42. Create the key. 40 pickets. Impressed by my quick puzzle-solving skills before? Prepare to be unimpressed. To complete the key, fit the 5 blocks from Professor Layton's top hat in the outline below without overlapping the pieces or leaving a space empty. You can rotate or flip blocks. Alright, the smallest piece I have is this one. So you're going to be used last. You're an interesting little piece here. There's no way you could fit in the left side of the key, that's for sure. So this looks like a good spot to put you. If I do that... No, that can't fit there. But this could. That'll fit right quite easily, actually. This goes here. And then flip you, put you there. Wow! This went way too easily.
I do believe I've got the answer. Success!
You know it's easy when I get it first try and it's a puzzle like this. Well done. You can now open the door. Woohoo! I can finally sleep tonight without a blasted puzzle tormenting me. You know, the Professor Layton version of London must have a lot of insomnia issues because everybody who can't solve a puzzle can't sleep. Thanks for going out of your way to help this old man. Not at all. It would have been terribly ungentlemanly of me not to try and help. Alright, let's get these puzzles.
All I'm saying is, don't leave puzzles for tomorrow when you can solve them today.
Beasley is weird. No-go arrows. Puzzle number 24, no-go arrows, 30 pickets. Chart a path from the starting square in the top left corner and ending square in the bottom right corner. You can move horizontally or vertically, but you can't move in the direction the arrows on each square are pointing. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Make it the green flag. Touch each square to chart your path. Oh. So, like, I can go down or to the right here. I can go to the... So if I go right, then I have right or down as my options. And down I can go here, or I can go here. So let's mark this as a path. Mark this as... I'm going to put white everywhere that I can actually make a decision when I'm going. but I can get there from here anyway. So that's weird. That's too many options. In this game, they like it so you have only one working path. Actually, this is one of those problems where I really like to work it backwards. This won't work, so I can't approach from this side. I can only approach from above. But that's strange. I can't approach from above. You can move, but you can't move in the direction the arrows on each square are pointing. We have a problem. Because I can't go here from above. Oh, but I can from the right. That's right. Okay, never mind. I don't have a problem. So I have to approach from there. And I have to approach from there. So that much I have done. Boom, boom. That is absolutely for certain. Alright, so I could approach from the left, but I can't approach from the top, so I have to go from the left. I can't approach from bottom. So this is another one that's sure. Can't approach from the top, can't approach from the right, so I can only approach from the bottom. So I want to make sure to mark these as green every time I'm sure that's true. Can't go up, can't go up. Wait, I'm working backwards, I have to remember that. So yeah, okay. I wouldn't be able to approach from the right. Can't approach from the top. Can't approach from the top. Can't approach from the right. And I can't go over spots I've gone before. Can't approach from the left. So there. Nope. Messed up. Can't do that. Nope, can't do that either. That would work, though. Birds without wings, hello! I am in the process of trying to figure out a nasty puzzle. Alright, let me wipe all this away and see if this works. Work through it. Alright, so I can go this. Nope! That arrow points at me. So I goofed. Oh, I goofed all the way back here. Didn't I? I did. Wow. Okay, I made a fundamental error way early. No, wait, I didn't. I think I'm messing up in my head again exactly how I'm doing this. Alright, erase all. Right. These are all okay. This is not okay. I can't follow the line. And I can't go on to a space I've already been before. Any of these with 3 on them, I can't land on these spaces ever. Can I? No, I totally can. I just only have one way out. If I do that. So I can land on those spaces. Alright, let's keep working the problem backwards again. Because that's the only way to get down to here. If I go that way, I wouldn't have been able to approach from the top. Can't approach from the top, can't approach from the right, left. As long as an arrow isn't pointing at the place I'm coming from, it's okay to travel that way. That's what I have to remember. That logic is sound. Oh. Am I really overthinking it that much? I totally am overthinking it that much. Wow.
How about this?
I apologize for that one, folks.
Phew, that's a relief.
Correct. You'll reach the finish without breaking any rules if you move along the path shown above. Got a mushroom sticker! Alright, carrying glasses. 41. 20 picarets. Rubbing his back, the waiter sighed wearily and said, I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time. There's only one type of glass I hate carrying. The 4 types of glass pictured above. Which one's the waiter talking about? Keep in mind they all weigh the same. I always use the same box to carry as many glasses at a time, but there's one type of glasses I hate carrying. He probably hates carrying the ones that allow the most glasses to fit. Which would probably be C. I mean, A seems most likely, actually, because it just fits. Doesn't it? But the hourglass figure, no, if you turn it upside down, doesn't work. All the glasses weigh the same, then actually B is would have the most in them. Because you can turn that upside down and fit more in.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Very good. The glass type in question is B. It's the only type of glass that's stackable. When you stack several, they become very heavy and a pain to carry. Oh, right. Stacking. That also makes sense. My logic still worked. Number 49, the missing block. Puzzle's worth 30 picarets. A hidden message is revealed when one of the blocks, A, B, C, or D, replaces the block marked question mark. Tap the letter that corresponds to the correct block. It's Layton.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Quite right. The answer is B, which is the shape of an O, which when you insert the block in the space, you change the direction of all the blocks, they spell out Layton. Alright, 52, the checkerboard. Man, I'm blowing through all these puzzles. This is not indicative of how I play this game, by the way. Number 52, the checkerboard, worth 30 picarets. There are 3 sheets of transparent plastic with different patterns printed on them. If you layer them correctly, a checkerboard pattern appears. The order in which you layer them is important, and you can't flip or rotate the sheets. Which sheet goes on the very bottom? A, B, C, or D? Huh. Interesting. Right now I want to say it goes C, A, B from top to bottom. That's my first instinct. I feel like B has to be under A, and C has to be above above A. I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Nicely done. B goes on the very bottom, and then the other sheets are layered in the order pictured above. CAB. I focused almost entirely on the top right corner. Like the 4 blocks of the top right corner, and how it would make sense for them to fill up a checkerboard pattern just on those, like, well, six total square area. I didn't want to worry about the whole thing. But once that made sense of making a checkerboard, I just kind of went with it. No puzzles left for me to solve. Alright. Well, that's all the missing puzzles. I don't suppose you have anything else to talk about, hey Max? Cute lady friends, bring them around to say hello! Oh, kid. Here's something else. Casino. Is the casino around here? I think it is. Yep! Look! There's Bostro! Yes, I'd recognize that white pinstripe suit anywhere. Quick, everyone, hide!
You're supposed to be on guard duty, you clown! Stop goofing off!
Oh, I wasn't goofing off, Bostro. I was just...
God, you know the only thing I hate more than a loafer is a loafer who makes excuses!
But...
There ain't no buts about it. Attitude's what keeps you a grunt in this here organization. You know what? You're finished here! The family doesn't need clowns like you! Get lost, you clown!
Oh, come on, Bostro. Don't kick me out. Where will I go? There. Did you hear that? Yes, I heard get lost, cloud and clear. What about Peridot? Did she manage to pick it up? Did you hear what the big man said, Peridot? Ark! Get lost! It's uncanny how much it sounds like Bostro. A performance like that is going to fool those two guards at the gate. Let's head to Chinatown. Onwards. I think it's this way. You know the statue here, Luke? Hmm? Oh, the one with the man that looks like the professor. Sure. See, it kind of got me thinking about, the future. And one thing that occurred to me is that you know how everything's going to turn out, don't you? Or maybe he recognized him from the fact that he wanted to kill you the first time you were at the casino. Yeah, maybe! I mean, you're me, so you already went through this scenario 10 years ago, right? Well, in a way, yes. But I can't tell you what's going to happen from here on out. You see, if you had that knowledge, it would alter the course of history. Some of the things that are supposed to happen might not happen at all. Or in reality, we're not traveling through time, and I'm actually lying to you, and I'm not really you from the future. I'm pretty sure Professor Layton's already figured that out. What was that last part? Oh, nothing, little Luke. Time travel has changed the way events unfold here, and look at the mess it's made. We wouldn't want to add to that chaos, would we? I guess I never thought about it that way. What's more, knowing about your future self could actually change who you become. Quick reminder to folks, this is a blind playthrough. I know nothing. Don't confirm, deny anything. I have my theories, and that's sort of the entire point of a blind playthrough, especially on my channel. I love voicing my theories and coming up with ideas of how things are working, because I play a lot of games with a lot of twists, and me trying to figure out those twists early is really part of my part of how I have fun with games. What's more, knowing about your future self could actually change who you become. And just to complicate things further, it's probably worth noting that technically you aren't me. I'm not? Then who am I? That's a tough question. Our meaning has changed much for both of us. Only the past is certain. Therefore, I was you in the past, but you may not be me in the future. You follow? I think I do. But time travel sure is complicated. Can you at least tell me if me and Flora get married? Everything alive! Confirmed.
Oh, bored. So very, very bored.
Same old story, huh?
Do you blame me? Life's not exactly a rosy rosebed, and I don't have anyone to talk to. Hey, being bored is better than being sad, right?
I guess so. You know, if you want someone to talk to, I'd be happy to listen.
That's nice of you. I bet you're gonna grow up to be a nice guy. Thanks for the offer, little man. I already feel better. Thanks, how about I share with one of my awesome puzzles with you?
Please do, I love a good puzzle.
Oh, see, I'm a pretty good digger. It's what I do. Thought of this one while I was at work one day.
A tunnel out, number 61, 40 picarets. Arrange all the tunnel segments to create a tunnel that leads from the entrance to the exit. Tap a segment to switch between a straight and a curved piece. Grab the edge of the segment and slide inside it in a circle to rotate it. The green segments are already finished, so you can't change them. You'll need to use every segment to complete the tunnel. Good luck. Hello, Blaze God! Every time I see that guy, I think his chin is his mouth. It might not be wrong. Okay. So I have to use any part that's green. All the green parts are stuck. Game has a hard time telling when I want it to change into something else and when I want to rotate it. Uh-oh. I already see a problem with this plan. Do I? Might be able to fix this, actually. No, it's that uses everything. It's just a simple zigzag pattern, really.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Good work. Phew, that was a difficult project. I can't imagine digging like that. That would suck. You're a smart little man, aren't you? You come back and see me again sometime, okay? Today's the big day. At last I shall propose to the most enchanting woman in all of London. That is, I shall make a business proposition. Wow, that's exciting. Yes, at last Belle, radiant goddess that she is, will know my heart's deepest secret. And that is to start a clothing line with her. You see, though I am a stylish gentleman, one might argue, the most stylish gentleman in town, no one has their finger on the pulse of fashion like teenage girls. What's more, every genius needs a muse. That's where Belle enters the picture. Good luck with that. No! No! It's Pavel! Hello, Pavel. Salutations, mine amigo. I'm afraid I'm a bit lost. Hello there, Pavel. Fancy meeting you here. Where are you trying to find this time? I read a magnifique article about the great underground caverns of El Mundo and came to see them. Ah, yes. One school of thought points that these caverns exist throughout the entire world. Hi, exactamente. I was on my way to discover the subterranean ruins of Rome when I got lost. Wait, we're heading to Rome and ended up here? That's in Italy. We're in London. Yeah, the road of a traveler is long and winding. This time I'm sure I'll reach my destination. But seeing as how we bumped into each other like this, how about a puzzle for El Camino? Alright. 6 frogs are sitting atop logs in a bog. Leap them around so that each frog color matches the ribbon tied to its post. There are 3 rules you need to follow. You can hop to any empty adjacent log. If there's an empty log 1 frog over, you can leap over 1 frog to get there. You can't leap over 2 frogs at the same time. Pavel's amazing? We must have different definitions of amazing. Alright, you don't need to move anymore. That was easier
This
than it
one's
looked.
as good as solved.
I don't know how to do it in very few
Phew, that's a relief.
turns, but whatever. It popped you bee! I wonder when the Frog Capella starts. Frog Capella. Magnifique! With that solved, I'm ready to return to my travels. Good day, and happy travels wherever you go. I've never seen anyone as good at getting lost as you. I have. Me. How did you even make it here to begin with? Ooh, a new course for the toy car. Yeah, birds without wings? That sounds like something I would do. Alright, let's see if I can solve this in 3 minutes, shall we? It would be super easy. Ba-ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. Except for a few problems. 1, you can't put a turn on a flag, and 2, we'd be missing all these. So... a bump. A bump. Also, can we drive over these white squares? I can't tell. Clear. Being able to jump is going to be super important. Like, that's probably how I'm going to end it. If that's the case, then up, right, down, left, up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Let's see if that works. That was easier said than, well, that was, I'm just surprised I managed that. I did something similar with Sweet Hunt. I just kind of went up, right, up, left, jump, jump, and did the same thing. So I guess learning that skill really helped me with Desert Trek. Alright, let's do picture book stuff to end the day. White thing. Let's say this. Raincoat must have been left behind the counter. Customer took a seat, wanted some coffee, when I realized the white thing was gone. Mushroom. It's actually a boy. This customer sat by the counter. White thing they found in the forest. Okay, so let's get the mushroom out of there. I think this works, but it would end it immediately if I found everything, wouldn't it? Oh well, we'll deal with the rest of that later. Because it is time to end for the day. So! I love me Layton. Layton's great. Layton's super fun. I'm enjoying myself. I have so many questions about the plot, and I'll figure them out. What are you doing to me, game? Are you okay? Okay, the game's fine. Oh boy, that was a little odd. Anyway. My name is Lamar Haven. I stream... God damn it, notifications. I stream Monday through Friday, starting at 10 a.m. PST. That is 1 p.m. EST. Tuesdays, Thursdays, I stream what you've seen here. Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. Blind playthrough. Wonderful puzzles, wonderful mysteries. Everywhere mysteries, and I love them all. Followed. Thank you very much, Blaze God. So, that gets cross-posted to my YouTube, but we'll talk about YouTube later, because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. I've already streamed Innocent Sin, and also both blind playthroughs, and we have moved on to Eternal Punishment. I love me some Persona 2, I love me the other Persona games as well, but Persona 2 is definitely earning its way a place in my heart. I'm loving it a lot. It was voted on by the viewers, so if you wish to see me play some more blind RPGs, stay tuned for Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, and when that one's done, we'll be voting on the next RPG I play. If you have one to suggest, you can do so then, or earlier, or whatever. I'll keep a list. However, I also have a YouTube channel. If you follow either the link on screen or the links below the stream, you'll find your way to my YouTube channel. There you will find that I have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday YouTube-specific series that is currently Transistor. Very wonderful game, also fraught with mystery, danger, and wonderfully mute vixens and mysterious gents and swords. And lots of pain and suffering, because who wouldn't have a game without that? But that's it for me for today. I have a lot of things to take care of. Weird things, actually. But things to take care of. So I will see you folks tomorrow if you want to tune in to my Persona 2 stream. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all next time.